but raised in the traditions of old Egypt, the homeland of their Muslim father, Yasser.
Oh no, they were prim and proper, and they really buckled down on them girls, and the girls had to walk the line.
So did Mom, who was only 15 when she married Yasser, 29, 14 years her senior.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, you're kidding.
When I found out she was getting married, I had a little tantrum, you know. I told her, well, you're running your life, you're too young.
But even though she was legally underage, Patricia wasn't too young by Yasser's standards, and she and her father eventually agreed to the marriage.
I don't think it was love. I think it was just, we were so poor, I just wanted to get out of the house. You know, he like promised everything. Oh, everything, you know, your life is going to be better.
He had a lot of land, he had all this stuff in Egypt.
Yasser had convinced my dad that he loved my sister and that his family had a lot of money and they could take care of my sister and treat her with respect.
And for a short while, he did.
At first, it was good. He was loving. 6 or 7 months, maybe a year, it just started going downhill.
Yasser, a taxi driver, reportedly wasn't living up to his promises.
Patricia, she worked all the time. You know, she'd work most of the time because he wouldn't hardly work.
And Yasser was revealing himself to be a tyrant.
He just like started wanting to have more control, did not want me to have anything to do with my family. Those Americans, and the Americans wasn't very good.
You know, we were Americans and we were trash to them, and they were...
You were what to them?
Like what, trailer trash.
Yasser wasn't fond of anything American, including his own wife eventually.
Yasser would just say it was a mistake that he married American.
Patricia says he also became physically abusive.
I was sleeping and he'd come in from work. He'd come and like kick the bottom of my feet or hit me to get me up. He would take stuff from the dresser drawers and go pour it all out in the middle of the floor and then make me sit there and clean it all up. He cut me on my leg because I wasn't having intercourse with him.
Patricia says she caught Yasser cheating on her too.
He had 6 affairs that I know of.
He also had her pose for sick pictures like these, holding a gun and him with a knife at her throat.